How's it going, everybody? Izzy with Top Block Barbecue here, Santa Maria style. Today we're gonna be actually doing the cook with the skewered picanha. We did an earlier video with the whole setup and the seasoning and the trim out and everything like that. So today we're actually gonna show you the cook. This is my stainless steel skewer, and we're gonna be just laying it across here. So today I use a combination of coastal live oak with a little bit of peach. We started the fire with peach, and we're gonna cook the picanha over California red oak, which is coastal live oak. So we're gonna be actually doing 3 cooks here. As you can see over here, I have a rack of baby back ribs, and I used just a regular seasoning with it, more of a spicy common seasoning. On the picanha, I used a combination of salt, garlic salt, and coarse pepper, and eventually we'll be marinating that with some lime throughout the cook. Lastly, we're going to be throwing some tri-tips on. So if you look over here, I got the pit split between actual red oak, live fire, and on this side I have a bed of coals. So the picanha and the ribs, I am doing a more of an Argentinian gacho style cook over a bed of coals. So on this side I'll be doing the tri-tip, which I'm not going to put those on yet. I'm going to do those last. So that's where we're at. We'll keep you updated throughout the cook, and go Rams. All right, so I just want to let you guys know exactly what seasonings I use for the ribs and the picanha and the tri-tip. For the ribs, I used Rustling Rob's all around seasoning, like an herbal blend. For the picanha, I used Rustling Rob's steak dust. Okay, and for the tri-tip, I'm going with the traditional Santa Maria style seasoning, which is coarse pepper, garlic salt, and salt, or garlic powder and salt. So that's what we used. So we're looking pretty good on the picanha. Everything's cooking good. I got a bed of coals on this side. My fire's still going on this side. This live fire will be used for the tri-tip at the end of the cook. The ribs are coming along nicely. They're just they're cooking really slow, and that's what I want. The picanha is cooking real slow as well, so it's looking good. We'll keep you updated. All right, guys, we're about an hour into the cook. Well, not really an hour. I guess an hour. We're cooking super slow. So everything's coming out pretty good. I'm getting some good char on the ribs. They haven't been over direct heat at all. Everything's been coals on this side of the pit. The picanhas, releasing plenty of liquid. I mean, it's doing really well. I'm rotating it to the right every time. So slow cook on this side. I'm gonna finish the tri-tips on this side. One thing I do want to just stress about live fire cooking, slow roasting over coals. Fire management is just as important as if you were smoking a brisket, ribs. It's all about controlling your heat, um, locating the coals where they need to be, keeping your heat source to this side. Everything, all the color, the smell that I'm getting from the meat. I mean, everything's just, it smells great. It looks great. Whenever you have char like this, it's not burnt. A lot of that seasoning, a lot of that just, the bone surface and stuff like that. Your meat is not burned. That's actually great flavor. So that's the way the meat is supposed to look whenever you're slow roasting it. You want that good color. You want that good bark. Not necessarily a smoke bark, like 100%, like you would see a brisket, but it's more of a scattered bark where you get some good rich flavors, and then you can finish it off with maybe a little squirt of lime before you pull it off the grill, and it's great. So same thing with the picanha. Right before I pull it off, uh, I'll probably squirt it with some lime salt water, and it just gives it a great flavor. So I'll keep you guys updated when I put the tri-tips on. All right, guys, so everything's looking good. We got some wonderful color on the ribs. The picanha is coming out great. I just keep flipping it, slow cook all the way, live fire. I went ahead and mixed together some salt water, lime, lemon, rosemary mixture, just a little rehydration for the meat. So everything's looking great. I don't know if you could see the color on there, but we'll get you some close-ups here shortly. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so everything's coming out just fine. I'm gonna get ready to pull off the picanha and the ribs. I just put the tri-tip on a few minutes ago, got a good sear on it, and so that's still, it's about 119, 120 right now, so we're almost good on that too. But the picanha is sitting right at 145, 150, and the ribs have been just slow cooking, the whole time, so those should be good too. So I'm gonna get ready to pull off the picanha and wrap it up so it could rest. We're gonna do our tri-tip sandwiches and put some of that marinated onions with salt, limes, red wine vinegar, some lemon juice with that, and then we're using a bolillo that's gonna be grilled here, warmed up on the grill with some butter and some good garlic. So all right, hopefully at the end of the video we'll be celebrating the Rams win and having a good dinner. So we'll update you soon. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we wrapped up this cook, and we let the picanha rest a few minutes, and so now we're gonna just cut into it and give it a taste test. And I just want to say congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. Go Rams. We gotta face what seems to be our next rival. I think we've lost 5 or 6 to the 49ers. So next weekend's going to be another stressful game. So, all right, so here we go. This is the way we're going to slice the picanha. We're going to start here at the top. Just take off a nice section here. There. So we have the further out you slice, I mean, the more well done it is. The further you go into the cut, the more rare it is. So. The bark is great. The seasoning is perfect. The marinade that I put on it while I was cooking, a little bit of lime, rosemary, lemon, salt, pepper. I'm gonna go into the medium rare, medium. That's a nice color right there. A little pink. Get a little bit of that fat. The fat is just melting in my mouth. Good flavor. Can't go wrong with picanha. Exactly what we were hoping for, so good cook on this one. Wrap this back up. We got two tri-tips. This one's been resting pretty good here. Got that nice juice. I'm gonna save that. So now we got grain going this way, so I'm gonna start on this corner right here. I'm cutting these extra thin so we could make some sandwiches. Some tri-tip sandwiches. I know I don't have any gloves on, guys, but this is gonna be for personal consumption tonight. Wow, tri-tip. Definitely different than the picanha. Different taste. Wonderful taste on the picanha. But man, tri-tip just has so much savor. Just wonderful flavor. Unique flavor. That seasoning. Wonderful. I'm gonna put off the slicer. Get these long slices in here. Get one more good slice out of that. Cut this one up. All right. Really good. Tastes even better that the Rams won. All right. Use that for the sandwiches. And then I'm gonna go pull the other tri-tip off and then have dinner. Good. All right, guys. Now we're gonna open up these ribs. See how these ribs look. Take a look how these ribs came out. Right here, down the way, right here. Pretty tender. Probably used the wrong knife to cut these, but so definitely more of an asado type direct heat cook. Just as tender as a smoked rack of ribs, but it's got a chari, the chupacabra seasoning, not the chupacabra, but the rattlesnake seasoning on these is perfect for the ribs. So got that good char, good bark. Take a bite here. Ribs. Rib asados. A lot different than your smoked rib, but a different flavor. Perfect. The bread's perfect. The tri-tip pulls apart nice. The onion marinated in lemon, some spices, perfect. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, leave comments, and let me know what you think. Keep an eye out for other videos, and please subscribe, and look forward to posting more. Have a great week.